right, ladies and gentlemen, we will go ahead and get started this evening. Welcome to your 8th grade promotion ceremony. Please stand as the 8th grade class of 2025 makes their way into the gymnasium. Please remain standing as we hear the national anthem sung by Cheston Wilson, and then we will have Ivy Doyle, our MSHSAA president and student council president, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remove your caps and remain standing, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the linen of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ivy, and thank you, Cheston. You may be seated. I would like to begin by welcoming everyone to the 24-25 8th grade promotion. Some of you can breathe a sigh of relief. First, thank you to all the relatives and friends who have taken time out of their day to celebrate the accomplishments of all of these 8th grade students. Also remember, if you were to be watching at home, we appreciate that as well. Next, to all the parents, I would like to say a big thanks for allowing us to spend the last 3 years with your child. We've made many memories. Some we laugh about, some we cry about. DMS staff, will you please stand? I would also like to say a big thank you to each of you. You've put in tireless hours and effort to make sure that each one of these students reach their full potential. So please join me in giving them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. I would also like to thank the Dixon Board of Education and Superintendent Mr. Travis Orr for their support. Thank you so much. We're going to begin tonight with a few awards. At this time, we are going to honor two 8th grade students from the American Legion Award. I would like to welcome Commander John Motel with me as we present those awards. The American Legion has presented these awards since 1964 to the outstanding boy and girl in the 8th grade. The award is based on scholarship, citizenship, leadership, and all-around good character. We're going to begin with our runners-up this evening. Our runner-up for our girls is Miss Aaliyah Ford. Aaliyah is the daughter of Tanisha and Matthew Ford of Dixon. For our boys this evening, I would like to honor Isaac Blue as our runner-up. He is the son of Heather and Seth Blue of Dixon. And now for our American Legion Outstanding Boy and Girl for their 8th grade class. Our girl is Callie Roy. She is the daughter of Roseanne and Jared Roy of Dixon. And our boy for our 8th grade class is Nick McBride. He is the son of Jessica McBride of Dixon and Paul McBride of Dallas, Texas. Let's have a round of applause for these outstanding students. I would like to introduce our middle school counselor, Mr. Richard McCoy. Mr. McCoy will be presenting our Academic All-Star Awards this evening.
Thank you for the 3 people that clapped for me. It meant so much in my heart where I would have one if I did. But anyway, let's say good evening tonight. We're so glad to have everybody here. Our first award that we're presenting is for students who had 4.0 every semester they've been in middle school. There are 3. The first one is Aaliyah Ford. Our next is Nick McBride. you over here. All right, our next awards are the Glory of Missouri Awards. Every year I have the honor of presenting the Glory of Missouri Awards to 14 outstanding 8th grade students. These awards were established in the early 1990s when members of the Missouri House of Representatives wanted to recognize young people across our state who truly represent the values that define the state of Missouri. These 14 values include charity, education, enterprise, equality, fraternity, honor, justice, knowledge, law, liberty, progress, temperance, truth, and virtue. These are actually carved into the walls of the Missouri State House. Now, if you don't know yet, this is our representative. This is Representative Don Mayhew. He is our 121st District Representative. And we were just talking about some educational ideas right before this started tonight, and I was very proud to know that our representative truly cares about what happens in places like this school district. So I'm really proud of that. All right. I think we're ready. What's going to happen is, just like we practiced this morning, I'm going to call someone's name. We're going to explain a little bit about what the award is for, and we're going to go over to where Mrs. Geisinger is and have a seat. All right, our first award tonight is for charity. This award goes to a student who is kind, generous, and always respectful to others. Jensen Brown. Jensen Brown was chosen for this honor because he's always thinking of others, lending a hand, and showing that he cares. His kindness helps make our school a better place. Congratulations again to Jensen. Is Education Award. The Education Award goes to a student who loves to learn and helps others to get excited about learning as well. Callie Roy. Callie was chosen for this honor because she always works hard, she stays positive, and she encourages her classmates to do their very best. Her great attitude and love for learning really stand out. Congratulations, Callie. Our third award tonight is for enterprise. This award goes to a student who is full of creative ideas and always thinking in a fun, new way. And that goes to Abigail Ellis. Abigail is chosen for this honor because she's open to trying new things, she's always thinking about the future, and she brings big imagination to everything that she does. Let's give a big congratulations to her. Our fourth award tonight is for equality. This award goes to a student who believes that everyone should be treated fairly and with respect. Clayton Wilson. Clayton was chosen for this honor because he is kind to everyone, accepts people for who they are, and always tries to make sure everyone feels included. And that's our Equality Award for Clayton. Let's give another big round of applause. Our next award is for fraternity. This award goes to a student who is a great teammate, always kind and ready to help others, Cheston Wilson. And that just happened to be an accident that two brothers went before each other. That was not planned. Cheston was chosen for this honor because he makes everyone feel welcome, he works well with others, and always tries to bring people together. His friendly attitude, helps make our school a stronger, more caring place. And there's a big congratulations for our Chester. We also found out he sings really well. So I think he has some LPs for sale out back. He'll be signing autographs after the show. On his Victrola. All right, next is honor. This award goes to a student who consistently demonstrates unwavering integrity and strong moral character, and that goes to Vivian Hodges. Vivian was selected because she's a person who keeps her promises, she treats others fairly, and she stands up for what's right. She's one of the kindest people that I know at school. Congratulations to you. Our next award is for justice. This award goes to a student who cares about fairness and doing the right thing, Elliot Kelsey. Elliot was chosen for this honor because she takes the time to listen, thinks about how others feel, and treats everyone kindly. She stands up for others and makes sure everyone is treated with respect. That's our Elliot. Our next award is for knowledge. This award goes to a student who loves learning and excels in many areas, Christian Roy. Christian was chosen for this honor because he works hard, asks great questions, and always gives the best effort. He shows us all how to have fun, how having fun and learning can be an exciting thing to do. Congratulations to him. He ran all the way across the stage. Good job, Christian. He was afraid to take the award back, and once you get it, I'll take it back. All right, the next one is for law. This award is given to a student who not only follows the rules, but also inspires others to do what is right. Hayden Rumble. Hayden was chosen for this honor because of her dedication to doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Congratulations, Hayden. We're now entering our 4th hour of the awards ceremony. I hope you're having a good time. That was funnier in my head every year. 3 people laugh, and I'm going to keep doing that till I'm tired. And somebody will laugh and say, let's talk about liberty instead. This award goes to a student who believes in the freedoms that our country stands for and the importance of everyone being true to themselves. Joshua Hartman. Joshua was chosen for this award because he believes each person should have the freedom to live their life, make their own choices, and to be themselves, as long as it doesn't harm others. Congratulations to Joshua. Our next award is for progress. This award goes to a student who understands that progress means growing, learning, and putting in the effort to be better than you were yesterday. Aaliyah Ford. Aaliyah was chosen for this honor because she always puts in her best effort, both in her schoolwork and in the way she treats others. She's a great example of how to work hard and how that leads to success. Congratulations again, Aaliyah. Our next award is for temperance. This award goes to a student who stays calm, is patient, and doesn't give up when things get tough. That person is Nick McBride. Nick was chosen for this honor because he keeps a cool head, works well with others, and has a positive, easygoing attitude that helps everyone to feel comfortable around him. Congratulations, Nick. Our next award is for truth. This award is given to a student who shows sincerity and has a strong desire for everyone to know the truth in any situation. Ivy Doyle. Ivy was selected for this honor because she's not just an honest person, but she always works to promote the truth in everything that she says and does. Let's hear it for our Ivy. This is truly our last award. It's for virtue. This award goes to a student who always tries to do what's right and stands by their values. That goes to Inez Valentine. Inez was chosen for this honor because she makes thoughtful choices, stays true to her values, and always acts with honesty and integrity in school. Congratulations, Inez. Now we're going to give Inez a moment to get over. We're going to have our representative come over and then we'll get a picture back real quick. I just want to say something real quick to all the students who are sitting here thinking, I didn't even hear a word said. Don't let that bring you down. Some people in life win awards all the time. Some of us don't. We keep working hard. Awards don't define who you are. They just mean on one day somebody was chosen. It could be you 4 years from now, actually in this room. Have awards in high school. I'm encouraging you as your counselor, dig in, do your very best. Graduate in 4 years. I'd love to come and see all of you graduating and walk across this and going into your high school or your life afterwards. We're going to take one more quick picture. And then we'll have Miss Kate in just a moment. While they're doing that, let's give them all one more big round of applause. Thank you, then. Kids, you can go back to your seats. And we're back to Mrs. Clark.
Thank you, Mr. McCoy, and congratulations again to all the students that have worked so hard this year. We would like to say thank you to those that have presented this evening and taken time out to support our Dixon School District. Students, your achievements have been noted tonight, and we are all very proud of you. Before I begin the presentation of 8th grade certificates, I would like each of you as 8th graders to think back to when you entered middle school. 6th grade. You were much smaller. Some of you were much quieter. Some of you were much louder. But things have changed. You were faced with many challenges as a middle schooler because it is much different than elementary school. You are about to face this same challenge again as you enter high school. You think you've made it, but let me tell you, it's only just beginning. You're going to make a lot of mistakes along the way, just like everyone else sitting in this room has and still does. Life is about making mistakes and learning from them, and to become better versions of yourselves. So while you make mistakes, you can keep conquering them and whatever comes your way. So each morning, make the choice to face whatever challenge comes your way and ask yourself for help. If you need help, ask for help. And we're all here to help you. Mistakes is how you learn, and mistakes are how you grow. And I am very proud of you, and we are all very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we will begin our presentation of the 8th grade promotion certificates. Parents and guests, we invite you to take pictures of your students as they come on the stage. But please note that the central aisle needs to be kept open so students can go back to their seats. Students, as I call your name, please come forward to receive your promotion certificate from a member of the Board of Education. Allison Archer. Inez Ballard. Isaac Blue. Aiden Blakely. Tristan Blakely. Audrey Bradbury. Jensen Brown. Quentin Brown. Peyton Brumble. Gavin Cherry. Jalen Clubb. Sadie Clubb. Connell Creason. Blake Doyle. Ivy Doyle. Abigail Ellis. Aaliyah Ford. Cole Fullen. Abigail Gray. Brian Hamilton. Jacob Hammock. Joshua Hardwick. Colton Hinkle. Vivian Hodges. Robert Huber. Elliot Kelsey. Braden LaFollette. Jake Lawson. Kieran Leeds. Traven Matlock. Nick McBride. Isaiah Messinger-Hurst. Landon Messinger-Hurst. Cara Moore. Brevin Navarro. Nate Parker. Ileana Pastor. Brooklyn Pedersen. Summer Price. Maria Ramirez. Kayla Reimers. Austin Ritchie. Trayton Rosales. Christian Roy. Callie Roy. Scotland Sanders. Shelby Sinden. Summer Slater. Mickey Slauson. William Sloan. Noah Smith. Brianna Stotler. Courtney Teal. Lacey Teal. Dane Valley. Xavier Vasquez. Bailey Wilder. Elena Williams. Aslan Williams. Annie Wilson. Cheston Wilson. Clayton Wilson. Levi Wilson. Wesley Wilson. Hoyt Wolf. Parker Wolf. Thank you, students. Before I introduce next year's freshman class, let me remind you all that we do have the award ceremony at the Dixon Middle School on Thursday, May 22nd at 9 a.m. if you would like to attend. And students, we do still have school until Friday, and Ms. Keck will expect to see you there every single day until Friday. 8th graders, we are all wishing you the best of luck as you continue this journey here at Dixon, and know you will all do great things. Remember, everything requires you to make a choice. Choose wisely. At this time, I would like the 8th grade class to please stand, turn around, and face the audience. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you next year's freshman class, the Dixon Middle School 8th grade class of 2025. Congratulations. Once again, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming this evening. Before you leave this evening, please take a minute to check out our 8th grade science projects that are on the back wall. The students have worked very hard in Mr. Fleming's 8th grade science to get those ready for you tonight, so check those out. And with that, I wish you all a good evening and safe travels.
we are now. Thank you for every safe drive to school, every teacher and staff member that had an impact on us, every fun memory and laugh with our friends, for protecting us in every sporting event, and the blessing that every day we had a school to go to. But more importantly, thank you for being there and guiding us every step of the way. We truly would not have gotten here without you. Lord, I pray that your peace and presence go with us and lead us in every decision that we make in the future. No matter what we choose to do next, I pray that we choose to do it with you. God, I thank you for my classmates, and I know that with your help and confidence, they will go on to do great things. Please be with all of us as we celebrate, putting your hand of protection on us and on our families. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
It is my privilege to introduce our 2025 salutatorian, Beatrice Poole. Beatrice is the daughter of Jimmy and Aretha Poole. B has earned a cumulative GPA of 4.161 on a 4.0 scale. After graduation, B plans to attend the University of Missouri, St. Louis as a biology major, where she intends to pursue a PhD in cellular and molecular biology.
Good evening, class of 2025, and everyone here to support us. Before I dive in, I should probably admit, public speaking isn't exactly my specialty, so thank you in advance for your patience as you bear with me. Tonight, this ceremony marks the end of our enrollment in the Dixon School District. Many of us have been here since elementary school, making this moment feel extremely emotional, and let's be honest, long overdue. For the past 12 years, we've walked through halls painted red, white, and black. We've sat in classrooms with uncomfortable chairs, and we've dealt with slow, laggy Chromebooks that had just about every website blocked, unless it was Disney Plus or Rock. But here is some good news. You'll never have to do that again. That is, of course, unless you pursue further education. In that case, you'll just be walking down different public halls, sitting in different uncomfortable chairs with more expensive laptops, though probably at the same technical issues. But despite all the problems, one day, maybe, you'll look back on our shared high school experience and long for the days when our biggest issues were cheap laptops and one-way presentations. I mean, as a class, we've grown together. For so many of us here since those early elementary days, the majority of our memories were made with each other. From sitting on a rug with an alphabet order, listening to a story, to the spring break of 2020 that lasted the rest of 7th grade. All the way to the Snowmageddon of 2025, which left us with the most severe case of senioritis the world has ever seen. From 6th grade, where we had to teach and apparently discipline ourselves in math class, wishing our past selves had gotten just a bit harder than all math credits. From reading books that were half pictures to earn AR points, to staring at textbooks so complicated to question the sanity of what we were doing. But for many of us, tonight is where those shared experiences stop, leaving us only with questionable yearbook photos and embarrassing memories. So I only ask that you carry one of these shared experiences forward. Just one lesson. I ask that you carry your knowledge of kindness, compassion, and understanding. Kindness like Ms. Bruno, compassion like Mrs. Stoll, and understanding like Ms. Nichols. Of all of the challenging lectures and long sessions of notes, I ask that you only carry that knowledge into the world, as I believe it is the most important thing you could possibly carry into your future. So as I wrap up, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to those who helped me get to this moment. Thank you to my family, especially Tessa and Bailey, and to each teacher I've already mentioned, but also Mrs. Mayberry and Ms. Bookcheck for supporting me every challenging step of the way. Without any of you, someone else would be up here tonight giving a speech. And I want to say this final expression of gratitude on the behalf of the entire class of 2025. It's been an honor to share our high school journey with Ms. Reese as our very first cycle of student. Thank you for being kind, entirely too relatable, and overwhelmingly supportive. So class of 2025, as we head in our own directions, I leave you with the wise words of former First Lady Michelle Allen. Don't be afraid, be focused, be determined, be hopeful, be empowered. Good luck and good night.
I am also 2025 valedictorian, Dominic Sheldon. Dominic is the son of Daniel and Janie Sheldon and Sherry and Richard Bangle. Dominic has earned a cumulative GPA of 4.193 on a 4.0 scale. He has been involved in the following clubs throughout his high school career: Student Council, NHS, FCA, Key Club, A+, FCCLA, Social Ambassadors, and Pep Club. Dominic has served as Student Council President during his junior year, as well as NHS and Senior Class President in his senior year. He is a member of the National Society of High School Scholars and has been recognized as Rotary Student of the Month. Dominic has received the American Legion Citizenship Award in his senior year. He played basketball during his freshman, sophomore, and junior years, and played soccer from his sophomore year through his senior year, when he was the team captain. Dominic plans to attend the Missouri University of Science and Technology with a major in electrical engineering.
Good evening, parents, families, teachers, friends, and the Dixon class of 2025. As I stand here today, I'm honestly overwhelmed in the best way. Looking out at all of you, I'm filled with immense gratitude. This moment is something I've dreamed of and never quite imagined would actually happen. It's an honor to be trusted with these final words of our high school career. But this isn't just a ceremony, it's a moment that we've all learned together. We've made it. After countless tests, a few sleepless nights, one too many group projects where only one person did the work, more cafeteria pizza than any one person should consume, we're here. And now that I'm standing up here, supposed to give something inspirational, it's hard to believe how fast it all went by. It feels like we blinked, and now we're adults. Well, kind of. But as I look out and see all of my friends, family, and classmates, I can't help but feel like I'm still dreaming. Like all of you, I've been through the ups and downs of high school. I've stood beside many of you in classrooms, locker rooms, club meetings, and community events. But I'm not standing up here because I have all the answers or because I'm a genius. I'm standing up here because I've been through it with you all. I know the hard work it took to get here because I've lived it too. Today, I want to take a moment to look back at all the memories that have helped shape us. I also wish to recognize all of the people that have been there to love and support us. And finally, I want to look ahead and offer encouragement as we take this next step in our lives. But first, let's look back on what shaped us over these years and the memories we've lived. Our high school experiences were more than just tests and textbooks. They were filled with laughs, joy, and many memories. I'll never forget the small things like dumping waters on our seniors at senior night, or the shenanigans we'd get up to on every field trip, or the endless cycle of going from one block game to another because we just wouldn't give up. And of course, the late nights we spent working on our homecoming walls, or the hours we put into building our codex books, which we definitely should have known, we're still upset about that. But anyways, these memories, whether funny, awkward, or proud, are what have shaped us and brought us to be who we are today. They're what made this journey so unique and special. They weave the strings to our story. They helped us become more than a class. They made us become a family. But for many of us, high school hasn't always been so easy. It also came with many challenges and moments of growth. We grew not just academically or physically, but personally. School hasn't been just about learning the Pythagorean theorem or writing paragraph essays. It was about growing to learn and succeed. If I'm being honest, there's been several times where I wasn't sure if I fit in. But over time I realized that not fitting in any particular group or clique gave me the opportunity to fit in with everyone. It gave me the freedom to see and connect to everyone there is and see the value in them. In this process, I was able to find a better understanding of self-worth and inner peace. I once read a quote by Benjamin Hoff that said, "When you know and respect your own inner nature, you know where you belong and where you don't belong." I stopped trying to force things. I stopped trying to force myself to be someone who I wasn't, to fit into a certain crowd group. And since doing this, I realized that just being yourself sometimes is the best thing you can ever do. Sure, I've been blessed with a few honors or awards, leadership positions, or even academic or sports achievements. But the thing I'm most proud of at the end of these 4 years is that I've been able to stay And a huge part of that journey to finding my inner peace and finding myself has been my faith. I'll never forget speaking in Fields of Faith this last year. I had been told I was going to speak well over a week before, but still wasn't prepared. Every single day, someone would come up and ask me what I was going to say, or if I worked on what I was going to say. And every day I told them I'd work on it tomorrow. Eventually tomorrow came. I still didn't know what I was going to say. And I tried throwing something together last minute, and I tried finding a couple verses, but eventually I just said, I'll take over and I'll let him speak. Really, I just didn't know how to come up with something to say, and I was being lazy. But it turns out that was the best thing I could have done. I'm still not too sure what I said, but several people came up to me afterwards and said they enjoyed listening to me speak, so it must not have been too bad. As we move forward, I implore you all to accept God, take Him into your life, and let Him guide you. As C.S. Lewis once said, I gave in and admitted that God was God, and that surrender changed everything. No matter how alone you feel, how stuck you feel, or if you've hit a roadblock and feel all alone, nothing's working, He'll always be there for your corner to support you, no matter what. As we reflect on our journey, I also want to take a moment to show thanks and gratitude for all of those people that have been there to support us. We've all been shaped by the people who've been there for us. No one gets here alone, and I definitely didn't. First, to my classmates and friends, you've helped me on countless projects and assignments, and I'm forever grateful for everything you've done for me. Seeing everyone work together and grow as a class has been something that's truly amazing. We've been in this together since the beginning, and now we're finishing it. Every one of you are something special and unique, and that's what made this class so amazing. Then we have our teachers and staff, the beating heart and soul of the school and community. Each and every one of you has left such an impression on us, it's hard not to give you all a special mention. Mr. Sinden, the fun, cool science teacher who was a welcoming face to all intern freshmen. And although we always felt terrible, you had a calm, soft voice that would always put us to sleep, which sucked because you were always talking about something pretty cool. And then there's Mrs. Stoll, the cat-loving, quirky math teacher who had a harsh sense of humor that I'm not sure was always a joke. We've been through a lot together these last 4 years, and you'll always hold a special place in all of our hearts. Then there's Mama Dawn. This place literally can't run without her. I'm pretty sure you all know her, but she's our secretary and our office lady that everyone goes to for everything. I'll never forget our almost daily talks about life and anything else I wanted to talk about. Finally, my school grandmothers. Miss Lisa. She was my middle school nurse, and I'm pretty sure every single day, 6th through 8th grade, I went to see her. Whether I was sick, pretending to be sick, or just wanted to get out of class, I would always find an excuse to head down with her, and she'd always find an excuse to let me stay. Mrs. Craner. I accidentally called Grandma about 7 years ago on Holy Week, and it's just stuck ever since. I never even had her as a teacher. She was my brother's, but she's been a substitute my entire life, and I'll always remember her. Finally, Mrs. McRae, our former A+ sponsor, Key Club sponsor, helped out with the Bulldog Buddies, and many other clubs, and never, ever missed a sports game. She was our #1 supporter throughout all 4 years of high school, even after she left. All of our staff is special, and we'll forever miss you, and you'll always have a place in our hearts, and I'm sure you'll miss us as well. Well, most of us. There is a select few I'm sure you might not miss, and specifically, I'm sure you can all guess who I'm about to say. Tommy, Camden, Blake, Maverick, and June, the Fab Five. Over these 4 years, they have been causing trouble since day one, causing themselves that nickname. And over the years, there have been a couple others that have joined that group as well. Grace and Will, looking at you guys. Finally, I feel like I have to mention A+. I've technically been in A+ since my freshman year, but I never truly understood what I meant. Sure, I helped with a couple community events, even went on a couple field trips, but it was just another club to me. It wasn't until this semester that it started to truly gain its meaning. I was assigned to Mrs. Page's art class for first graders, and since day one, these kids have loved me. I don't know if it was just because I was someone new or if I'm just that cool, but anytime I walk into the classroom, they'd scream, "Mr. Dominic," and try and show me all over the wall. Seeing these kids' happiness and seeing their faces light up anytime they would see me has been something truly amazing. They found a special place in my heart. I've gone with them to the Springfield Zoo and to their spring concert. I'll always remember them. They helped me realize that A+ isn't just about attendance or grades. It's about community, bringing kindness and joy to other people's lives. As Mother Teresa once said, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. But it wasn't just those in the school that helped me. To my parents, grandparents, siblings, step-siblings, and even nieces and nephews I know too long, thank you for sacrificing and for loving me these last 4 years. I wouldn't be here today without your support. I'll never forget riding around in my little electric Jeep with my dad's old trailer, or all the time we spent fishing out in the river. Then, I'll also never forget the little red tricycle I had in my mom's old rental house, or all the balloons and suckers she'd bring back home from the bank. I'm sure there's still plenty stuck on the sidewalk. These memories will always stick with me and be a part of my life to be a reminder of how far I've come. I'd also like to give special mention to someone that I've apparently known ever since I was a little kid running around in a soccer field. And a couple of years ago took home in the backseat of my car when I didn't really know who she was. But despite her apparently being around all this time, she's made a big impact in my life and has been there to support me through my myself and my dad. Abby Porter, thank you. I love and appreciate all of you more than you'll ever know. Now, I'd like to talk about this small town. Growing up in Dixon, there have been several good sides and bad sides. Word travels fast, everybody knows everybody, but that also means we're closer, more connected. Being in a small town has taught me many lessons I wouldn't have learned anywhere else. I learned to be respectful, I learned to see others, see the value in others, and accept them for who they are, and to always work hard. As Bess Streeter Aldrich once wrote, it takes a small town to keep you humble, and she was right. So as one last final message to our underclassmen, from both me and the class of 2025, grow up. We all want to stay young forever, and I know it's hard to always follow the rules. But one of these days, life will hit you hard, and you need to be ready. So enjoy your days of youth and laughter, and be ready to mature and take that next step whenever it may come. Our many memories and experiences have brought us to be who we are. Our struggles and challenges have taught us resilience and many invaluable lessons. And through the support of our friends and family, we're finally standing here today. Well, sitting. Now, before I finish this speech and say our final farewell, I'd like to leave you with one last quote from our childhood. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. From Dr. Seuss. Thank you for letting me be part of your story. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
It's your time. Don't be held back again. You need to resist your own limits. for the stars.
Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness, telling me that I should throw it all away. Fight so hard, my heart is hardly helpless. Find myself so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for tonight. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. The shadow rises and walks with the valley, but I won't let nothing take my heart away. I recognize the powers as they rally. Call the names, I break them one by one and face to face. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for tonight. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? You know, I am you. I'm coming closer. I will catch you. The time it goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? You know, I am you.
I look out at all of you graduates with a mixture of sadness and joy. Sadness because you will be missed here at Dixon High School, and joy because I am excited for your next steps in life. I have always encouraged my students to dream big and to chase those dreams with their little hearts. Last Friday afternoon, as I sat at my own graduation, watching the young graduates, the fresh new teachers were loudly cheering and jumping with excitement, while I sat tired and mildly proud of myself. I thought back to when I was graduating as a new teacher and the dreams I had. Some of those dreams got put off, life happened. And a few years ago, I reminded myself about the promises I had made way back then, and I went back to school to further my education. So if I, a very tired old lady, can gather the energy and excitement to chase my dreams, then all of you can do it too. My journey with its many detours taught me that you never know where life will take you when you allow yourself to dream big, and you show up for yourself to work towards your goals. As you go out into the world, I urge you to be open to educating yourselves. That does not just apply to college classes and vocational schools. It means to always be learning. Learn from your friends and family, from your mistakes, from your successes and failures. Do not fear failure or hearing the word no. Fear regret, looking back and wondering what could have been. Take risks and never give up. Regret is born from giving up. Keep working and never quit. Develop grit to help you persevere through hard times. As you traverse adulthood, you will hear the word no over and over. There will be jobs you do not get, doors closed in your face, and chances are there will be more no's than yeses. And that's okay. Fail a lot. Learn from it. Hear that no and fight harder for a yes. Don't take no for a final answer. Let no's light you on fire. Let it inspire you to work harder than you ever have and take risks. Let it help you learn and grow. Take that knowledge, that education as a gift that it is. Education changes people, and people change the world. Be the people that I know you can be, and go out there and light the world on fire. Find the beauty and love in the world and add to it. Never quit dreaming and immerse yourself in things that bring you joy. Tonight is the beginning. We all wake up tomorrow as high school graduates, responsible for your own destinies. Always remember that you are never alone. And even when you go out to the great big world, there's a lot of love for you back here in Dixon. At this time, I would ask the first group of graduating seniors to rise and reverse the stage. Lanier Bales. Allie Grace Bassett. Paul Allen Belcher. Amy Page Bowman. Emma Leanne Brinkley. Camden Alexander Burris. Cheyenne Elizabeth Taylor. William Earl Carter. Caden Daniel Coday. Malachi Zariah Cordovez. Connor Logan Portwright. Claire May Crane. Wyatt Owen Dalton. Daniel Travis Birch. Elise Renee Dredge. Tristan Riley Garbeck. Grayson Levi Gilbert. Kinsley Grace Lipscomb. Aiden Wyatt Laura. Mackenzie Faith Madsen. Thomas James McBride. Caleb Tyson McNamee. Rayleigh Jane McKinnon. Abigail Lorraine Alice Moore. Eloise May Moreland. John Anthony Odgers. Gabriella Christine Ortiz. Dalton Ryan Parker. Beatrice Marie Ford. Marcus Clay Reeves. Bailey Michelle Rice.
Aren't you glad I made you write all those sentences?
Jude Joseph Rowe. Addison Grace Robinette. Eli Peyton Rudrowitz.
You